Do you want to be remembered as someone who is still strong, confident, and independent even after the age of 50? As our muscles grow weaker, we tire more easily, and even a small fall can lead to fractures and a loss of independence. More concerning, data from the CDC shows that over 60% of people with diabetes over the age of 50 also face vascular degeneration, forcing the heart to work harder, raising blood pressure, and multiplying the risk of stroke. This isn't a scare tactic, but a reality that millions of older adults encounter every year. Without change starting now, your health may quickly spiral into a decline with no way out. But the good news is, you're not powerless. The solution may come from something very familiar, right inside your kitchen. In this video, I will share with you 6 special cheeses, not the salty and fatty kinds you often avoid, but smart choices that can help rebuild muscles, ease strain on blood vessels, and support natural diabetes control after 50. Watch until the end of the video, because that is when you will know how to use them safely and effectively for yourself. And now, let's begin exploring each specific cheese to see why they can become silent allies for your muscles and blood vessels. 1. Cottage cheese. Cottage cheese may look simple, but it's precisely this simplicity that has made it a familiar breakfast in millions of American households. With its mild taste, easy pairing, and high protein content, it often appears on the breakfast table with fruit, oatmeal, or even on its own to provide gentle energy for a new day. Now let's talk about why this small curd cheese is so important for your health after 50. The remarkable part is that while cottage cheese provides casein and leucine to nourish muscles, when you add cinnamon, it brings a natural compound called cinnamaldehyde. This substance has been shown in numerous studies to improve insulin sensitivity, meaning it helps the body use blood sugar more efficiently. A study in the Journal of Medicinal Food in 2019 found that participants who consumed 1 to 2 grams of cinnamon powder daily reduced their fasting blood glucose by an average of 24 milligrams per deciliter compared to the control group. For those over 50, this stability not only helps prevent dizziness and fatigue after meals but also reduces pressure on blood vessel walls, which gradually weaken with age. In addition, this combination creates synergy. Cottage cheese digests slowly, keeping energy steady for many hours, while cinnamon reduces blood sugar fluctuations after meals. The result is that your body gains both a stable source of protein for muscle rebuilding and blood sugar maintained within a safe range. This is a clear example of how to support natural diabetes management after 50, instead of relying entirely on artificial solutions. But I want to share with you a special tip that accounts for the greatest part of this cheese's benefits. This is to combine unsalted cottage cheese with a bit of ground cinnamon. The wonderful thing is that cinnamon not only makes the dish more aromatic but also helps regulate blood sugar. For people past 50, this is crucial because blood sugar swings often cause fatigue and increase strain on blood vessels. You can use this as a light breakfast or an afternoon snack. Add a few slices of apple or a handful of blueberries to make the dish naturally sweeter and provide extra fiber and antioxidants. By chewing slowly and letting the cinnamon flavor gradually unfold, you will digest more easily, reduce sugar cravings, and gradually rely less on sweets. This habit also contributes to maintaining a healthy weight and protecting blood vessels. You see, a small tip can change the way your body responds after meals. Try it regularly for just 1 week, and you will notice the difference in your energy and vascular health. My friend, don't miss this simple opportunity to care for yourself. If you find this tip useful, leave your age in the comments so that we can motivate each other. 2. Low-fat ricotta cheese. If you have ever sat in a small cafe in Italy, you must have seen ricotta appear everywhere, from steaming pasta dishes to delightful desserts. Today, part-skim ricotta is also becoming a familiar choice for Americans who want both deliciousness and health safety. Ricotta delivers a unique source of nutrition for the body after 50. Just half a cup of low-fat ricotta can provide about 14 grams of protein, most of it from whey protein. This is a fast-digesting protein, capable of delivering amino acids into the bloodstream in less than an hour, allowing muscles to recover almost immediately after you exercise. Moreover, one serving offers about 250 milligrams of calcium and 120 milligrams of phosphorus, 2 minerals that work together to maintain strong bones and support the vascular system. Most importantly, compared with many other cheeses, part-skim ricotta contains less saturated fat, reducing the risk of negatively affecting bad cholesterol. According to the diabetes plate method, published by the American Diabetes Association in 2021, replacing full-fat cheese with low-fat ricotta can significantly improve lipid profiles while still preserving the necessary protein intake. Here's the tip I want you to remember carefully. Eat ricotta within 30 minutes after you walk, practice yoga, garden, or perform any light activity. At this time, your muscles are like a sponge, ready to absorb protein at twice the rate compared with rest. If you provide about 7 to 10 grams of whey protein from ricotta during this golden window, your muscles will recover quickly, soreness will be reduced, and strength will be maintained in the long term. The method is very simple. Take about half a cup of pot skim ricotta, add a few slices of strawberry or a handful of fresh blueberries to bring natural sweetness without added sugar. These fruits also provide around 2 to 3 grams of fiber along with antioxidants, helping blood sugar remain stable. If you prefer a savory flavor, sprinkle a little black pepper or a few chopped basil leaves. Preparation takes only a few minutes, but the effects last for many hours. The wonderful part is that this small habit not only nourishes muscles but also offers significant benefits for blood sugar. After activity, your insulin is more sensitive, and with added whey protein from ricotta, glucose in the blood is processed more efficiently, helping to avoid sudden spikes and drops. Try this tip now and feel the difference. 3. Paneer cheese. Many people still believe that all cheeses are salty, high in fat, and entirely unsuitable for people with diabetes. But the truth is otherwise. Paneer, the traditional fresh cheese of India, is the exception. Soft, white, and mild in taste, it has almost no added salt and is low in saturated fat, making it far safer than most commercial packaged cheeses. Paneer stands out thanks to its slow digesting protein. Just 100 grams of fresh paneer provides about 18 grams of protein, most of which is casein, a protein that nourishes muscles steadily for many hours. For those over 50, when the body naturally loses muscle mass each year, this is truly an important advantage. Beyond that, paneer also delivers a good amount of calcium for bones, helping reduce the risk of osteoporosis. Because it is often made fresh at home, paneer typically contains no added salt, with far lower sodium than packaged cheeses, thus making it gentler on the heart and blood pressure, issues that are especially sensitive for older adults with diabetes. Why do I encourage you to make paneer fresh? Because only when you prepare it yourself can you ensure complete naturalness, no preservatives, no excess salt, with full nutrition preserved. The method is very simple. Just bring 1 liter of fresh milk to a boil, add 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. When the milk separates into liquid and curds, strain the curds, wrap them in a clean cloth, and press lightly to drain excess water. After about 20 minutes, you will have a block of fresh paneer, soft, fragrant, and safe for your health. This paneer should be consumed within 2 days and kept in the refrigerator. The benefits of this tip lie not only in eating cleaner but also in helping the body absorb protein and calcium in their most beneficial form. If you pair fresh paneer with a plate of steamed vegetables or a salad, you will have a balanced meal. Fiber from vegetables slows glucose absorption, while the slow digesting protein in paneer helps muscles maintain stable energy. This combination both supports muscle health and keeps blood sugar steady, reducing the risk of sharp fluctuations after meals. At a 2019 symposium on elderly nutrition, American endocrinologist Dr. Susan Harris emphasized that adding fresh paneer to meals can help preserve muscle mass and stabilize blood sugar, thanks to the combination of slow digesting protein and low sodium content. Try making paneer at home once and feel the difference that freshness brings to your body. 4. Swiss cheese. Have you ever thought that the pale yellow slice with those round holes was nothing more than a greasy, hard-to-digest food? I understand, because that perception has lasted for a long time. But the truth may surprise you. Swiss cheese is not only easier to digest than many assume, but it also offers very practical benefits for the body after the age of 50. The first thing worth noting is its high-quality protein. In a 28-gram slice of Swiss cheese, you receive nearly 8 grams of protein, equivalent to 1 egg. This protein is easily digested and quickly used by the body to restore muscles after light activity. In addition, Swiss cheese provides a significant amount of vitamin B12, about 0.9 mcg per slice, nearly 40% of the daily requirement. Vitamin B12 is essential for memory, the nervous system, and circulation. Without it, you may feel fatigue, memory lapses, or tingling in the hands and feet. It is truly valuable that a single small slice of cheese can help prevent these problems. Science has reinforced these benefits. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition in 2021 tracked older adults who ate 40 grams of Swiss cheese daily. The results were striking. They showed stronger circulatory indices and better hand grip strength than the non-cheese group. Clearly, this is evidence that Swiss cheese can be part of a strategy to support managing diabetes naturally over 50, not something to be avoided. If you want to enjoy the taste of cheese while keeping your stomach comfortable, pay attention to this tip. When buying Swiss cheese, choose the aged variety. Why? Because when aged longer, the lactose content decreases significantly. This means you are less likely to experience bloating or indigestion, a common problem among older adults when consuming milk and cheese. Moreover, during aging, proteins break down into smaller parts, making them easier for the body to absorb and use for muscle health. How can this tip be applied in daily life? You can enjoy about 30 to 40 grams of aged Swiss cheese as an afternoon snack. Pair it with a few crisp apple slices or a small handful of walnuts. Apples provide fiber to slow sugar absorption, nuts add healthy fats, and Swiss cheese supplies protein and vitamins. This combination is gentle on the stomach while maintaining stable energy without sharp blood sugar swings. Swiss cheese shows that a single thoughtful choice can make a profound difference for your health. 5. Labna cheese. Cheese is not always the culprit behind heaviness or indigestion. Surprisingly, there is one type of cheese that, when eaten at night, actually helps the body recover more effectively. That is labna, a strain cheese made from Greek yogurt, creamy in texture and increasingly popular in the United States. Labna carries a rare advantage. It contains probiotics, meaning live beneficial bacteria. These probiotics help balance the gut microbiome, thereby reducing inflammation in the body and easing the burden on blood vessels. For people with diabetes, this is especially important because chronic inflammation is one of the main reasons blood vessels weaken over time. A 2022 study called the Senior Gut and Muscle Project tracked 2,500 older adults and revealed noteworthy findings. Those who added labna to their daily diet reduced vascular inflammation by 12% and increased muscle mass by 8% compared to those who consumed regular yogurt. This is evidence that labna can support managing diabetes naturally over 50 in a practical way. Many seniors complain that eating dairy at night causes indigestion, but labna is different, and this is the key point. Older adults should eat labna in the evening, right before bed. When the body is at rest, probiotics and labna have the best conditions to work, restoring the gut microbiome and indirectly reducing systemic inflammation. At the same time, labna contains casein, a slow-digesting protein. As you sleep, casein gradually releases amino acids to nourish muscles, helping you wake up feeling stronger and less fatigued. You can buy labna at supermarkets or make it at home by straining Greek yogurt through a clean cloth for several hours to remove excess water. Eat a small bowl of labna at night with a few slices of cucumber or fresh cherry tomatoes, delicious and easy to digest. For a touch of sweetness, add a few fresh berries to boost fiber and antioxidants. With this simple habit, you can improve sleep, digestion, muscle health, and vascular function. If you usually take medication at night, eat labna at least 1 hour apart from your pills, because probiotics may slightly affect the absorption of certain drugs. To ensure the body fully receives both the nutrients and the medicine's effectiveness, keep the two separate. If you know a friend or family member who often struggles with poor sleep or bloating after dinner, share this video with them. Labna may be exactly the solution they are looking for. 6. Low-sodium feta cheese. In Greece, feta is considered the heart of Mediterranean cuisine, present in most traditional meals. But when it comes to America, feta, especially the low-sodium version, takes on a different role, becoming a shield that protects the heart and muscles for people living with diabetes after the age of 50. What makes feta a noteworthy choice lies in its nutritional profile. Made from goat's or sheep's milk, this cheese provides healthy fats with anti-inflammatory effects, supporting blood vessels to function steadily. A serving of about 30 grams of feta delivers nearly 5 grams of protein, enough for a light snack to prevent muscle loss. Importantly, compared with regular cheese, low-sodium feta cuts sodium by up to 30%. This is a crucial point because according to CDC data from 2018, diabetic patients over 50 with high sodium diets face a 58% higher risk of hypertension. For older adults, simply reducing salt intake already represents a powerful step in protecting health. One of the little-known tricks to make feta friendlier for heart health is to change the way it is prepared. By soaking feta in unsweetened milk for about 5 to 10 minutes, excess salt is drawn out, and the salty taste becomes milder. At the same time, the milk infuses the cheese, making it creamier and richer in flavor without needing extra salt or sugary dressings. This method works perfectly when you want to use feta on a Mediterranean-style salad or as an afternoon snack, both delicious and stabilizing for blood sugar. If you are busy and do not want to wait, there is another simpler method. Rinse feta under warm water for a few seconds before eating. This washes away some of the surface salt while also softening the cheese, making it easier to chew and digest. A particularly useful tip for older adults who often face dental or digestive difficulties. It takes less than a minute, but you have already reduced sodium burden and protected blood vessels more effectively. What I like about low-sodium feta is that it proves healthcare does not need to be complicated. Just a small step in preparation can transform its impact on your body. With low-sodium feta, we have completed our journey through 6 special types of cheese. And now it is time to look back at the values they bring to your health. Start making changes today, because life after 50 doesn't allow for delay. In this video, you have seen 6 kinds of cheese that can truly become allies. They not only help nourish muscles that are gradually weakening but also reduce the strain on blood vessels that grow fragile with age. This is clear evidence that you can support managing diabetes naturally after 50 simply through small choices in your daily meals. If you ignore this, the cost will be immense. According to the CDC, more than 68% of people over 60 with diabetes also have hypertension, and this condition doubles the risk of cardiovascular complications. The American Heart Association further points out that diabetic patients after 50 face a 70% higher risk of death from heart-related complications compared with non-diabetics. These aren't numbers meant to scare you, but truths to remind you that the time to act is now. You can absolutely choose a safer path for yourself. Just begin with small changes in your diet today. This video is intended for informational purposes only and does not replace medical advice. Always consult your doctor before making changes to your diet or treatment plan.